Fará uso da palavra agora o excelentíssimo senhor
President Vladimir Putin, Her Excellency President Xi Jinping, Your Excellency President Jacob Zuma, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to be in Brazil. I thank President Joseph, the government, and the wonderful people of Brazil for their hospitality. This is my first BRICS summit. It has been a truly enriching experience. I have gained a lot from the insight and vision on the world leaders gathered here. I have also had the privilege of sowing the seeds of personal relationships with each of the leaders. I look forward to seeing them blossom into deep and strong personal bonds in the days to come. Excellencies, BRICS enters the second cycle of its summit today. This summit takes place at a crucial junction. The world is facing a high level of economic and political turmoil, conflict and instability is growing in many key regions. This increases the challenges of tackling poverty, making growth more inclusive, and evolving a sustainable model of development. Restoring a climate of peace and stability is an urgent global need. This calls for newer avenues of cooperation and collaboration. I believe BRICS can answer this all. This I do because of the uniqueness of BRICS as an international institution. For the first time, it brings together a group of nations on the parameter of future potential rather than existing prosperity or shared identities. The very idea of BRICS is thus forward-looking. I therefore believe it can add fresh perspective and mechanism to existing international institutions. Thus, we must ensure that the future development of our partnership and institutions stay true to this original idea. BRICS must provide a united and clear voice in shaping a peaceful, balanced, and stable world. We should intensify our cooperation in confronting global challenges like terrorism, cybersecurity, and climate change. BRICS must also play a proactive role in shaping the global discourse on growth and development. This includes shaping the post-2015 development agenda to keep the central focus on tackling poverty. We must seek urgent reforms of global institutions of governance like the UN Security Council and international financial institutions. We must help shape the WTO regime. An open trading regime is critical for strong, balanced, and sustainable global economic growth. This must address the development aspirations of the developing world. It must also accommodate the special needs of the weak, especially in areas such as food security. Excellencies, BRICS has gained enough horizontal influence to compel the world to take notice. Our own greater good, however, lies more in deepening our bonds vertically. This is why I have spoken on decentralizing this powerful forum in our earlier deliberations. We must proactively move beyond being summit-centric. We must champion sub-national level exchanges, champion engagement between our states, cities, and our local bodies. BRICS should, in fact, be driven by people-to-people contact. Our youth, in particular, must take a lead in this. BRICS should explore developing innovation mechanism of youth engagement. A possible initiative could focus on nurturing innovations by establishing a BRICS Young Scientist Forum. Another possibility could be the setting up of BRICS language schools, offering language training in each of our languages. We could also consider establishing massive open online courses for making quality education accessible to all. We could also explore setting up a BRIC university. This would connect campuses in each of our countries virtually as well as through intensive student, faculty and research collaboration. Excellencies, I am convinced that each of us can succeed more by working together more closely. We must harness each other's strengths in knowledge, skill and resources. We must evolve mechanisms to share our experiences in innovations and technology. Numerous avenues can be explored, such as sharing our experiences on development of affordable and reliable clean energy technologies, harnessing advanced technology like satellite communication to make quality health and education more accessible, developing a framework for promoting tourism among big countries, sharing experience on disaster management and collaboration and competition in sports. Excellencies, economic forces are becoming increasingly important in global relationships. Domains like trade, tourism, technology, tradition, and talent have the power to redefine existing paradigm. Each of us in BRICS brings a unique blend of experience and resources. We represent 4 continents. Each one of us enjoys comparative advantages and complementary strength. BRICS should develop mechanism to harness the same for furthering our combined as well as individual good. Great work has already been done in this domain. The vision of a new development bank at the Delhi summit 2 years ago has been translated into a reality. In Fortaleza, it will benefit BRICS nations, but will also support other developing nations, and it will be rooted in our own experiences as developing countries. The BRICS Continent Reserve Arrangements gives BRICS nations a new instrument for safeguarding their economic stability. This is an important initiative at a time of highly volatile in global financial markets. The MOU on cooperation between export credit guarantee agencies and the interbank cooperation agreement on innovation are other tangible steps that will spur cooperation among BRICS countries. I believe we have now reached a level where we should be even more ambitious. We should focus on more such tangible mechanisms and outcomes. Make BRICS a platform of impact. Excellencies, we have an opportunity to define the future of not just our countries, but the world at large. Coming from a land where the idea of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, the whole world being one family, is rooted deep in our ethos, I take this as a great responsibility. Our step must reinforce the hopes, aspirations, and confidence of the developing world. Once again, I thank President Rousseff and the wonderful people of Brazil for hosting this summit. Thank you.
Fará uso da palavra agora